Okay, today we are going to be making plush beamies. Beamy is a son. I want to clarify before we begin this. Beamy is the last name of these little sons, not the first name. You may name your son whatever you choose. Um, so what you're going to do first, mine's already partially started, but you're going to draw an outline of your face, which if you want to be simple is just two little circles and a mouth and little lines on the end of the mouths. And then you're going to thread your needle with yarn. You want to make the piece of yarn, it doesn't really matter how long it is. And you're going to knot it in a completely normal way. And then you're going to put it through the fabric with the knot on the side that you haven't drawn on. So now I have one stitch in. That's about how big the stitches should be, about the size of a pencil eraser. And then the next thing you're going to do on the eyes is you're just going to go in, not right on in the hole that you came out of, but really close so that it looks sort of like one line, but it's not. Because if it is one line, your thread will just pull through. And then you're just going to keep doing that around the whole eye. Okay, so when you have one eye done, I actually did both. When you get done with your eye, you'll just go like to your ending spot and you'll knot it the same way you did at the beginning. But of course, make a big enough knot that it won't like pull through. Also, important thing, it does not matter if the eyes are perfectly round or not. We're not going for perfection and you shouldn't be trying for that. So now we're going to move on to the mouth. Okay, so you make another knot at the end of your string, and then so what you're going to do is you're going to put it in where the little line is, make a little stitch right there. By the way, these little lines are not at all necessary. And then you're going to put it in like right in the middle sort of that little line, and then you're going to just start going along your line for the mouth. Same as you did on the eyes, it's just one string, so it's the same as the eyes, you just have to go in as close as you can without being in the same hole. Okay, so when you get to the end of the mouth, you're going to just finish up, and then you'll go in, and then you'll come out where you want the little line to start, and you go in same as you did at the beginning. That's really not that complicated, I just forgot to show it. So now your face is done. So you knot the yarn as you did before, and then we'll move on to sewing her together. Okay, so you're going to knot your thread. You want a longer piece of thread because you have to go all the way around. And make sure, so you're just going to be sewing just a little round piece onto the back. Make sure you leave a space about 2 sunbeams wide so that you can stuff it at the end. And this one does not need to be right next to each other. They just need to be a normal running stitch. Okay, so this is where we're at now. This is what it should look like in the back with a little hole. And then you're just going to take stuffing and stuff it in. Basically just stuff it to your personal preference. I mean, some people might like a nice round one, and some might like a more flat one. I probably should have left this hole a little bigger. I'm also now realizing two important things. When you make the face, make sure you make it in enough that you have room to sew around. And also, if you want your beanie to be more fully stuffed, not just do so much in the middle, do it a little closer to the edge when you're sewing it. Okay, so now we'll sew him up.